just to keep that scope as nice and straight and that laser beam as straight as possible as you're using it. Okay. Other factors increasing the risk, so if you've got reusable fibres still, like if you're using reusable fibres and they're old and damaged, yeah, just making sure that you speak with your theatre team, checking how many uses they've already been through, what's the recommended, how are they looking. If they're low quality, cheap, or the single use variety, there's always like knockoff brands for every cook out there. There's some cheap version that will plug into the same machine, but yeah, trying to avoid those wherever possible. It's always good. And just making sure that your energy settings are correct. So yeah, speaking to people like Lawrence, finding out what is the correct setting for your laser fibre to make sure that that doesn't happen. Here's an example. So you'll see in a second. So you'll see in a second. Yeah, so as mentioned, always notify if you can't see the red beam as well, because that will indicate that the laser fibre in the has snapped already, at which point, yeah, then firing it will just fire it out of the side of wherever that has snapped. If you're using a reusable, reusable or a single use for a long period of time, consider cleaving the end of the fibre around about 6 centimetres, because that's the length of the bending section of the scope. So that's going to take the most impact, and that's where you're most likely to see damage occurring. So yeah, just consider that throughout your case if you think I've worked for a long time with the scope really angulated. Next most common issue is damage to the instrument channel. So always ensure that the instrument channel is straight whenever you're passing down an instrument, or as straight as you can possibly get it. Understand it's not always that easy, but really just straightening it out before you're passing any grasper, basket, laser fibre, anything like that down. Do not rely on the neutral position of the thumb lever, and just try and confirm it is as straight as possible using X-ray if you can. As you're passing the instruments down, if you've got any kind of sharp edge or anything like that, or